I got the adjustable push rods because we're gonna need those when we do the cam install.
Is it really worth upgrading a CVO to a stage 2? Wow. Alright everybody, welcome back to the channel. Fly and Ride here. I've got an awesome video for you today. I am headed over to my buddy Nedal's house, and he's got a 2021 Road Glide CVO that he is going to do a complete stage 2 upgrade. And I am going to do a series of videos, and I'm going to bring you with me throughout the entire process. So you're going to want to stick around. As you saw from the thumbnail, you know, the question is it really worth upgrading a CVO to a stage 2? And on this video, we're going to find out if it is. Before we do, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit that bell notification so you can be reminded of future content like this one. So we're headed to his house right now. When I get there, I'm going to do a complete walk around on his beautiful Road Glide. And we're going to talk about exactly what we plan to do as part of that stage 2 upgrade. And there's a long list of things that he's already bought for the bike. I'm going to show you every step of the process, starting with the walk around of the bike. And then he wants me to actually get on the bike now as it is stock. Well, sort of stock. He's got a D&D full exhaust on it, and he's got a tuner. Outside of that, he hasn't done anything else to the bike. So he wants me to ride the bike now so I can feel it. I'm going to take you with me on that part of the ride. Then we're going to show you the actual install. He's going to do the install himself. I'm going to be there with him. He was nice enough to allow me to go be there side by side. One, to learn and give it to all of you, my viewers. But two, I also want to learn. I am not handy at all when it comes to these bikes. And he's going to allow me the opportunity to watch him do and record it. In the event that I want to consider doing it myself in the future, I'll have the ability to refer back to this video, but more importantly, learn hands-on from doing it with him. So I'm riding to his house there right now. Once I get there, again, I'm going to give you the full walk around of his bike. It is dark for whatever reason. It's only 4:20, but it got pretty overcast here. So you're going to be able to see it once we get there. And then I'm going to take it with me. I'm going to ride the bike. I'm going to test it out with his approval. And then we're going to wrap up this video. And I'm going to do it in stages. So this first video that you're watching right now is the walk around, talking about everything that he's going to do to it, including the parts that he has, walking you through all of that, and then me riding the bike and giving you my impressions of how it feels, actually compared to this one. Same engine, just different setup. Part 2, which will follow this video, will be the actual install. Again, full detail of all the parts, everything that he's doing. And then part 3 of this series, and the final video, would be me getting back on that bike and taking it for the same test ride that I'm going to take it now, and then giving you my all impressions and feel after he has done that stage 2 upgrade. And I will give you my objective and honest perspective and point of view on whether I think it's worth the upgrade. So you're going to want to stick around not only for this video, but you're going to want to stick around for the full 3 series, so you can watch the full experience. So let's go to his bike now. All right, here we are. There is Mr. Nedal. What's up, brother? What's going on, man? How are you? All right, we are at Nedal's. Let me walk in here so you could check out. Look, he's an aspiring YouTuber. He just doesn't know it yet.
I learned everything from YouTube. So.
He's got all the right lighting here for us. Well, first of all, just check out this freaking awesome collection here real quick. It's freaking awesome bikes.
That's my brother's bike.
This is your brother's bike?
Yeah.
What year is this again?
This is, I think, 2008 Crosshomes.
Wow.
Or 2009.
All right, so, but we're here to talk about the feature of this video, 2021 Road Glide CVO with a 117. So let me walk around this bike here real quick. And then Nedal's gonna just talk us through, because it's not stock right now. You've done some work to it. So he's gonna, minor things he's done to it. And then we're gonna walk over here and then he's gonna walk us through all of these juicy parts here for us. But let me just walk around and show you this bike here real quick. I love this color combination, man. Yeah, everything black is, right? Love those freaking rims. And these are the shorter bogs, right? These is not the extended. And this comes this way.
This was the only CVO model with the non-extended bag.
Non-extended bags. All right, so let's talk about what do you have on the bike?
Well, first we'll talk about what I've done to it. It's just a stage one. I put the D&D billet cat. I didn't need a ghost pipe because of the bags.
Right.
So it looks clean without the
ghost pipe.
Buying a ghost pipe for another $400.
And just a quick question, this exhaust, they don't make it as a dual, they only make it as a single?
I think.
Okay.
I'm not too sure.
Not too sure?
But
Okay.
I heard it on Glenn's bike and I was just blown away. Glenn's bike.
I absolutely love the sound of this exhaust. And look, I love my Chromeworks, it's not that I don't, but after hearing it on this bike, and now especially after you do this upgrade to it,
we'll see.
I might have to seriously consider it.
It's going to change the sound.
All right, so so this is what kind of exhaust?
It's a D&D billet cap.
Billet cap, okay.
And I changed the seat.
That's the Saddleman, right?
The Saddleman with the red stitching.
Look at that. That looks freaking awesome. What else we got on it?
I did the handlebars. Hammerheads. Hammerhead handlebars.
By the way, these things feel awesome. He let me ride this bike and we're gonna go for a ride on it now. You're gonna see how cool this thing really looks and the way that it handles. I feel it handles better, frankly.
Yeah, because it's like a motocross, more control.
Yeah, it does.
And what else did I do? I put the Clockworks 9-inch blacked out screen.
Check it out, and these mirrors too, right? These are
no, these came standard.
These came standard. Oh, really?
With those mirrors.
I mean, it's just an absolute beautiful, beautiful bike.
And then what else did I do?
He's right here. This is Karyakin.
And I got a Powervision tuner for a stage one.
Okay.
And the good thing about Powervision is now when we upgrade the cams, I just called them. I called them up. They let me go on the website and give me your purchase order number, and they give you free mapping from everything. So
really?
So I told them, listen, I'm doing a 472.
Free of cost, so that's included in the price.
Free of cost when you buy the Powervision through them.
Gotcha.
So I called them up. I said I'm doing a 472 upgrade. They're like, no problem. And I just received the map today. As a matter of fact, I'll download it into the unit and then flash it into the bike once it's done.
Perfect.
But like I said, Fuel Moto, good customer support.
Good customer support. So highly recommend Fuel Moto.
And good advice they give you, because I wanted to put heavy injectors and they're like, no. But they're knowledgeable and they're good.
All right.
And they're prompt.
And you've got these custom dynamics. As a matter of fact, right now I just published a video testing out the Pro Beam. You came out with me and helped me, so thank you. And by the way, thank you for allowing me to do this. This is awesome. Just really, really appreciate it. And of course, I think
it just makes me feel better about the work that I do.
well, you do some great work, and he's gonna do. The cool thing is, he's doing this entire install himself. And we're going to bring it to you here only and exclusively. That's what happens when we're neighbors. All right, so we're going to do a cold start, or let's go to the parts first. And then we'll come and do a cold start, and we can do it outside if you want. All right, so
No, we can do it.
we're gonna start, I'm gonna give you the mic, actually.
All right, so here I got the Redshift 472 cam. Yep.
Look at that.
And they're saying it's paired very good with the D&D. When you do a cams, it's all about pairing exhaust with cams because you get different results
Got it.
depending on the exhaust.
Got it.
I got the bearing, the cam bearing
Okay, right there.
for that because Harley makes a shitty ass cam bearing.
And then what I'm gonna do is on the video description, I'm gonna capture all of the part numbers, and then we're gonna include it in the video. So if anyone is interested in getting these exact parts, especially after you see the before and after, and the results, you can order it directly.
I got the adjustable push rods because we're gonna need those when we do the cam install. These are a lot easier. I don't have to take the top end apart.
Okay.
You'll see in the video when we adjust them, it's just a lot easier.
Got it. And this is S&S.
S&S. Everything is S&S.
Everything is
I
S&S.
got the S&S Tappet. I don't know what they're called. Tappet.
Let's see.
Tappet.
Plate set, anti-rot, tap cuffs is what it
The
says.
cuffs, yeah,
Yeah.
the Tappet cuffs. Because as you see, when we take the bike apart, the regular Harley Tappet cuffs, plastic, flexible, as opposed to these that are solid.
Let me see.
And
it just
yeah,
feels.
wait till you see. They're going to
The
be
quality just feels.
two pieces of rubber is what they use. I got the S&S Tappets here soaking in oil because I want to charge them before we put them on.
So when you say charge them before we put them
Charge
on.
them, it's just get the oil all through the tappets.
I gotcha.
And all, so when they can bleed down properly.
And this came as part of the order, right? So you
Yeah,
have-
yes,
okay,
yes,
I got you.
yes.
I got you.
And then fueling, I've seen videos and I learned that from Moonshine Harley. This sprocket for the crank, the regular standard one in Harley has play. So you'll see when we take it apart that it's going to be moving like this. But fueling makes one this, and when we put it on, it's just going to be no
perfectly
play,
snug, no
no
play.
play, and that makes a difference with timing.
I got you.
I got the gasket set. This has everything, all the gaskets needed for the whole
Right,
job.
so you shouldn't use the gaskets that are on
No,
there
no,
once
no.
you do it, right? You have to.
Gaskets, I would recommend new gaskets on everything. It's
Now, you've done this
own-
before, too,
Yeah,
Don, right?
I've done 3 of them.
You've done 3 of them
I did it on my Street Glide, I did it on my Softail, and my first one was the Street Glide, and through mistakes and back and forth, I did like
Trial and error.
3 times.
So this is tried and tested. This is now your.
Yeah. Now I think I know what I'm doing.
I got you. I got you.
We got the S&S high flow oil pump.
Oil pump.
Not to say that Harley did better their oil pump.
Right. So what I've heard from the video is that they did upgrade the pump, so you don't necessarily have to get this if you don't
No,
want to.
but I've heard that this has certain better levels with screens and everything.
Okay.
It's just a better product.
Yeah, listen, if you're doing all this work-
you're in there. You might as well.
You might as well.
Might as well. But that's not to knock Harley because they did fix their oil pump,
Got it.
and people do say you don't need to change it.
Got it.
And then I got the cam plate. Now this is something that I would recommend because once we take it apart, you're going to see the shitty cam plate that Harley has, and this is
Well,
just
all
a
of the
better-
videos that I've seen for stage 2 upgrades,
Yes.
they include
Either
one.
this one or the fueling, and even Harley makes a Screaming Eagle one that's kind of decent. With the money you pay for a CVO,
It should.
it should come in. I think it should come
There's
in.
no
there.
shortage of opinions on this topic online in terms of what a CVO should come with. And frankly, everything I've read, it should come stock, at least with a stage 2. Maybe 2022, who knows, we'll see.
All right, and then I got the DynoJet Powervision from Fuel Moto with a custom tune. And those guys, like I said, those guys are great.
So this is already tuned with all of this.
Well, I got the stage 1 when I ordered it, and
okay.
they sent me a tune, and I told them, look, I'm going to do a stage 2. I need a new map for a 472 cam. No problem. You just got to put your order number, any upgrades, and the guys are helpful. They give you advice. So the good thing about this, that even if I want to go to stage 3 or stage 4, I can always call them up and get a tune. I'm going to start this as a base tune. There's nothing beats a tuner.
A tuner.
Because every engine is different. So I'm going to keep this as a base. Now, if it's good enough, I'll stick with it.
Yeah.
If not, then I'll
So
get a
we won't
professional
actually,
tune.
we won't have official numbers for the video until after you take it
Yes,
to
'cause
your tuner.
I'm gonna take it
What
to
we
my
will
tuner.
have though is a video of the overall impressions because I'm gonna ride the bike here a
Exactly.
little bit and afterwards, and we should be able to see a noticeable difference.
Exactly.
We should be able to.
Of
Again,
course.
you'll get to hear real time from me. I will give you my overall impressions. But then he's going to take it and get this professionally tuned, and then we'll show you the before and after.
And I got the hydraulic chain tensioner from S&S.
All right, awesome.
And that's about it.
And you got a new oil filter?
Yeah, that's because I believe, now this is my take, we're gonna do a new cam install. I wanna put fresh oil in there. So when we start it up, everything fresh. So after you come back from this ride, I'm gonna change the oil.
Change the oil.
Exactly.
Awesome, man. I am so looking forward to this upgrade. Obviously, I have my CVO that you usually see in the video. You have this CVO here, and we're going to be able to do all sorts of comparisons.
The people in our crew is like, oh, don't touch the CVO. You paid all that much money. But for me, I'm not doing any major head work.
Right.
I'm not adding that much more power. Like I said, we're replacing it with better quality parts.
Yeah.
And to me, logically, that made sense.
We'll see.
But like I said, for me, it's about reliability. We're getting a better cam bearing.
Yep.
We're getting a better oil pump. We're getting a better oil cam plate. So I can't see the logic with saying, well, listen, oh, don't do a stage 2, but it's really not about a stage 2 for more power. It's just replacing it with quality parts. Even little things like this.
Yeah.
And you'll see when we take it apart, those rubber ones. So
Got it.
So that's the major reason.
Awesome.
Now, if we get more horsepower and everything, that's a bonus.
All the better, right? It's an extra added bonus. All right.
All right. So now we're gonna do a cold start.
Position myself so we can capture this bad boy when it turns on. All right. Let's hear it. Let me tell you, man, I love my Chromeworks, but that sounds really, really, really nice. Let me know down in the comments below.
Again, and this is the big bore baffle, so it's a little bit louder.
I got you.
If we wanted a little bit better performance, they're saying the Vortex baffle gives you a little bit more.
I got you.
But
I got you.
I like it loud. So.
Yeah, well, that sounds extraordinary, man. It really does. All right, so we're gonna take it out for a test spin and give you my overall impressions on the power. And actually, you know, this is slightly different than mine. You've got a full exhaust. You've got this tuner on here, right?
Yeah.
Mine doesn't have any of that. So supposedly this is supposed to be.
But you do have a full exhaust. You got headers on it.
I do have headers, and I have, you know, a Screaming Eagle tuner, which all Harley. I get it. It's very restricted, but
it's restricted because of EPA.
But it's not stock. Is basically what I'm saying. What I love about this exhaust more than anything else, and I don't hear this with the Chromeworks, is when you let go of that accelerator. The way that this sounds, the compression, I guess, it sounds.
But it has a distinct.
So the cool thing is, you haven't heard this bike, I think, through this microphone. I don't think they've heard it. So I'm gonna grab my GoPro, my helmet now, and you're gonna get a chance to hear the exhaust, and hopefully it does it justice, and we'll be able to see it in post production.
I want to give a shout out to Rusty from D&D.
All right, Rusty from D&D, that's the man. All right, awesome. So that's who I have to call if I ever want to switch over to a D&D. All right, let's test this bad boy out. Look at that, CVO. Hey, mine doesn't do that. What's the difference between a 2020 and a 2021? That thing sounds freaking awesome. This is just hearing my my reactions to the power delivery and how this feels. Oh man, that sounds awesome. He's on his street glide in front of me. This clutch also feels different than mine, but I understand they changed that up too. So let me know what you think. What do you think about these pipes, the way that they sound on my video you're used to hearing my Chrome works. Would love your thoughts down in the comments below. How does this sound? All right, so let me give you my overall impressions. Well, first of all, I absolutely love the sound of this exhaust. If you're in the market, I'm gonna tell you, this is up there. I mean, I love my Chrome works, but this is a very, very close second, if not tied. And I would argue, in some cases, even better sounding. I do feel that with his exhaust, I do feel that with this exhaust and this tuner, you know, if the bike just feels like a bit more opened up. I mean, that's the best impression that I can give you than my setup on my CVO. As you know, mine is all Harley. You know, this obviously with this aftermarket parts, your warranty is no bueno. So yeah, I think for sure there is a noticeable difference in first and second gear. Less noticeable in third gear, but certainly there. I was just talking about it. So overall, I definitely feel the difference. The best way that I could describe it is that the bike feels more opened up with this setup that you have here than what I have on my CVO.
Yeah, basically the same stage.
Right. The difference is the tuner that you have is not as restricted, and then you have the full exhaust single as opposed to I have the Chrome works. It's very similar. I just feel this a bit more punchy. A bit more punchy. Yeah. That's the way that I would describe it. Again, it's really hard to gauge because they're right there, but the sound, it's just amazing. It feels a little bit more punchy than mine. That's my overall impression. Besides, this is less about the comparison anyway. This is more about the baseline. So now I have the baseline. We're going to end this video right here. This is part 1 of a 3 to 4 part series. You're going to want to stick around. We're going to show you the next stage is Nedal putting this thing back together. He's going to do it completely himself. The focus will be less on the install, although we're going to show you that because there's amazing videos out there. And then after that, I'm going to get back on the bike. We're going to get back on the bike. It'll be daytime this time. And then I'll give you the overall impressions in the power difference. And then after that, he's going to go get it tuned, and then we're going to show you some numbers before and after. That'll be another part of the video. So again, you're going to want to stick around. Do me a favor. If you like this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification so you can be reminded. This is going to be an awesome series, so you're going to want to stick around. Again, make sure you leave it down in the comments below what you think, overall thoughts. And at the end, I'm going to tell you if it's worth doing the stage 2. And you know how you're going to know? I'm actually going to decide to do it on my bike if, in fact, I see that the difference is absolutely noticeable. So stick around, and we'll see you soon.